Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Super Subs Podcast. Your host, Harish and Narv here. So it's been international break. There's been some pretty good games across Europe, South America. Unfortunately, the U.S. We did take a pretty big L.
Back to back L's.
Yeah, third place game. We took an L as well. So it's been rough for the U.S. The economy is not looking great right now. Egg prices high as hell.
Big finance guy.
Um, but
That was that was kind of disappointing. I haven't really followed international break. I don't really follow too closely, but um that was kind of disappointing results for the US, especially considering like the comments Pochettino made claiming that give it 5 years and the US will be the best, possibly the best team in the world. But I'm
yeah,
like, that's jokes, man. I know you're the manager, but let's keep it real.
I will say I do think we have a lot of young talent where this next World Cup, I do think we can cause some havoc.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Put the McDonald's in the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but just some of the games in Europe, again, the UEFA Nations League is kind of silly, but whatever. It's still some games to watch, but Portugal, they ended up beating Denmark 5-3 aggregate, but leg one was shaky, and there was a controversy with Manchester boy Højlund scoring, getting on the score sheet. So Denmark was up 1-0 first leg, and he did the Ronaldo Selly in
That's
front of
his
Ronaldo.
idol, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heat of
And
the
I
moment, I guess. But
Yeah, and I don't think Ronaldo like he was cool about it. But he
hmm
was like, I'll have to do it in front of you, and then he ended up scoring the next leg. So,
hmm
but I thought that was pretty cool to see him doing that in front of his
For real.
I was just happy he didn't do his actual celebration.
The some of the United boys had a good uh international break. Dorgu got an assist to Eriksson in the loss in the return fixture, but
Yeah, and then I wanted to give a shout out to Lamine Yamal. His goal against Netherlands in the second leg was just absolutely one of the filthiest goals I've seen in a while. Like the way he took it from the air, I think Lenormand passed like it was like a 40-yard over the top. Just simple outside of his foot, caressed it down, a little chop, and just finished it with ease in the top corner. Just can't believe that this kid is still 17. Um, it was just poetic. It was beautiful.
there were some beefs in this international break too. His response to like Ruud van der Vaart, um, the celebration, and then the Instagram post. Um, that was kind
Yeah,
of
but like,
goofy.
yeah, he was saying that he wears his like pants too low or shorts too low or something.
Yeah, and then the beef between Arda Güler and Silvaslai. Um, that was pretty goofy.
Hmm.
Arda Silvaslai thought he was slick because they lost 3-0. Silvaslai just posted on his IG 1088 for the minutes that Güler's got, but like it's like, bro, Silvaslai, at when you were Güler's age, you got even less minutes than that, so
Yeah.
pipe down.
Speaking of your Manchester boys, Rashford too. He got the start, and just like the vibes that I don't know why some like get so entertained by these like behind the scenes videos, even like these England coming out of a car, coming into the trade center, and I like 10-minute video, and it's just so entertaining. But like Thomas Tuchel seems to really like Rashford, um, and he gave him the start too, and he looked really good. Granted, it was a weaker opponent, um, but he was cooking. Um, so I wonder if like his career is kind of been revitalized after leaving United.
Yeah, he's definitely got a point to prove. Because I don't think he's gonna last at United, so he's got to get his stocks up.
Yeah.
And
England
yeah,
got a pretty easy 3-0,
yeah,
3-0 win.
I feel like with the World Cup coming up, he's definitely motivated to be in the England squad for sure. So
And then lastly, just wanted to touch on one interesting um, kind of player was Dean Huijsen for Spain. So he
mhm,
made his debut for Spain, and it just happened to be against Netherlands, who he represented when he was young.
mhm.
But he has like that dual. He had the ability to pick, so he's gone with Spain. But like his debut for Spain, he won every single duel, every tackle. He had 12 passes into the final third. Um, so he had an unbelievable performance.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why, but I was doing like more research on Hoyson and like his upbringing, and
Hmm.
apparently his dad was a really good footballer as well. Um, but
Oh
he just
wow.
never made it like big. Like he had the potential to make it quite big, but apparently like his dad just got like with the wrong crowd, and his career just took a downturn because of like the wrong group of friends he made. Um, so it's pretty wild. And now so like basically it's crazy because now he's living his dreams through like his son.
Hmm.
Because
Was his dad Spanish or?
he represented Dutch
Oh,
or
okay.
yeah, Netherlands. But
Did he ever
apparently he was pretty good. It's just
did he ever make like an appearance for the national team, or he never made it
I
that
think
far?
he might have.
Oh wow. And that's funny that like Huijsen's representing Spain, didn't go with
Hmm.
like the Dutch. Wow. And then speaking of like legendary fathers, well I guess Huijsen's isn't legendary, but you've been telling me to watch out for one of Darren Fletcher's sons.
The
Uh,
twins, yeah.
yeah, well, I didn't realize they were twins. I know you mentioned them. Uh, maybe I just misunderstood, but they had twins in the U21s game. They assisted one another and like scored
Hmm.
one another. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
But yeah, it's been the international break, got to take a little break, catch up with family. Narv came in second in his bodybuilding competition. Round of applause there. Congrats, Narv. Looked epic on
Thanks,
stage.
man. Hopefully we get that first next time around.
Oh yeah,
We
for
gonna get
sure.
it.
2 years off, dude, you're gonna look crazy in 2 years.
Hmm. I'm gonna be like pog boom, pog back.
uh, or like that Ozil transformation.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, today, we'll skip over the super subs. Just weren't able to catch too many of the games over the weekend, but um,
Oh, sorry.
skip over
Before
the.
we start this game, also, I saw a really, before we start this game that you're about to explain, I saw a really funny story that, so you know how Sancho's on loan at Chelsea?
Yeah.
And I think you guys had to pay like 20 mil if you want him permanently, but apparently, since he's been
No,
so
no, no, no,
bad,
no. We have to pay 20 million if we don't want to keep him.
no, it's 5 million if you don't want to keep him.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, like Chelsea, they don't really want to keep him and want to
Oh,
give him back. Uh, so that's just goofy.
yeah. He's been terrible for us.
I saw I saw someone post on Twitter or something. They're like, we need a United versus Chelsea match, and the loser has to keep Sancho.
Yeah, I'm happy paying that 5 mil and get him out. I thought it was 20 for some reason, but yeah, 5 makes more sense.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, we'll get started with this game. And in spirit of international break, it's an international themed game. So the way this works is we have 24 teams set. Let me just quickly read out. We kind of try to expand across the different continents. Narvin went ahead and chose these. I'm disappointed, Narv. You didn't choose Australia or New Zealand representing the Asian Pacific. But anyways, we have the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, Ecuador. In Africa, we have Morocco, Nigeria, Egypt, Ivory Coast, Senegal, and Algeria. Europe, France, Spain, Germany, England, Portugal, Netherlands, Italy, Belgium. And in Asia, we have Japan and South Korea. And so the way the game will work, so one of us will go first. Narv has a spinner, random spinner. So he's gonna spin the wheel, and it will land on a country. And whoever's turn it is will pick a player from that country. It has to be an active player. And then let's say Narv goes first. I'll go second. Uh, I decide whether or not I want. Oh, and then spin the wheel. I pick, and then round two. It's my turn first. I decide if I want to go first or Narv spins the wheel, and then we'll do two picks, and then Narv decides who goes first. So we'll do that 11 rounds, and then we'll do a bonus round. And the bonus round, we each get a spin, pick a player, and if we like that player better than a player we have in our current team, we can swap one player. Um, and we can pick between two formations, either a 4-3-3, or if we want two strikers and more natural wingers, we can go 4-4-2. So that's the game. Um, so let's kick it off. You want to go with the rock, paper, scissors?
Let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right,
All
I
right.
beat you. All right, so I get the first spin. Let's see. And I got Brazil.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's a lot of options on this one, so I got to play it kind of smart.
And for those listening too, we once you pick a player from that country, you can't go back and be like, actually, I want this player. Um,
And then these players were doing it based on like how they perform for their club, like not just country, right?
correct. Yep. Mostly
Yeah.
club. We'll focus on that. And for just this season, how they've played this season.
Okay. Yeah, because if it's just this season, then even though I think he's been elite still, but not to his standards,
You're not picking the Ballon d'Or
should have been.
contender? Oh, I see who you're saying. Yeah, that's a stinky one because his
Hmm.
his club teammate might be a better option.
Then don't forget the R.
hmm
Or do I go with the sleeper? I think I might go with a sleeper pick for this one.
I'm not
Um,
gonna lie. Is your sleeper pick a goalkeeper?
no.
Oh, I was way off.
I might go with the sleeper on this one and I think it might have to lock me in at a 4-4-2.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna go with striker Mateus Cunha.
Boy, you love that man.
Bro, I think he's like elite.
I agree.
He's class.
Wow, first pick. All right, so now Narvin's gonna spin the wheel again. He'll remove Brazil from the pot, so
Mhm.
unfortunately I can't choose a Brazilian player. And he'll spin the wheel for me. I swear, if I get three of the CONCACAF nations,
You got one of the CONCACAFs,
no.
but it's a good one.
USA?
Uruguay. Or sorry,
Oh,
Cambio.
okay. So South America, Uruguay. Oh, so the thing is, if we pick a player, we can move their position around, right?
Wait, I thought you said there. Oh yeah, you just said you can't trade players. Position
Yeah.
wise, yeah, you can
Like
move
if,
it around.
okay. Okay. I'm going with Valverde.
Yeah. He
That's
might be
easy.
the best out of like,
In South America?
yeah.
Agreed. Okay.
So do you want to,
Yeah, I'll pick first in this second round.
okay, spinning the wheel. And you got a CONCACAF? USA.
Oh, I'm going with Anthony Robinson. There
Smart
aren't
pick.
many right backs on the market. He's one of the best. So,
You mean left back?
left backs, yep.
All right, my turn.
Long days.
Oh, I got Egypt. Give me
Ah,
Mo Salah.
you got Mo Salah. All right. There's one nation I hope I really don't get because I could not figure out
Which continent?
in Africa. So you're playing Mo Salah for now, like up top with Cunha, or are you like a right winger?
Right winger.
Ew.
Why?
You're not having him like a. You need a 4-3-3, bro.
He can do a 4-4-2.
Ew.
He'll be out there in the wing. Um, Next one, I will go
Spin.
first. Let me spin.
You're gonna pick first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I got Spain.
Ain't no way. Ha! No Lamine Yamal.
I'm gonna go with a player who I think might be actually more crucial in his club teammate in Pedri.
Ooh.
I know Pedri doesn't get like the stats, but he's elite.
Oh yeah, I agree. All
All
right.
right. Spinning.
Now it's my turn, Harisha's turn.
You got the former World Cup winner, Argentina.
This one's tough, because of the options. Uh, yeah, I think I have to go with just because there aren't many. Uh, or do I want to save him? No, I'm gonna go with goalkeeper here, Martinez.
Ooh, smart pick.
All right. So it's my turn first here. To pick. I'll decide to go first this round.
All right, let me spin the wheel. Ooh, you got a lot of options on this one. Portugal.
Mm, mm. Portugal. Man, there are a lot
Too
of
many
options.
options. I think one in particular, no bias.
Dang. Yeah, do I go? Yeah, do I have to go with him? The Manchester legend? Yeah, I might have to take Diego Dallo. Nah, I'm taking that man Bruno.
Bruno.
That was a no-brainer.
All right, let's see who I got next. Ugh, nasty.
Canada?
No, I got Belgium.
Uh
Ugh. Actually, not bad.
no,
I'm gonna I'm gonna go goalkeeper, Courtois.
ooh, nice pick. All right, do you want to go first or?
Yeah, I think it's smart if I go first. Oh, elite. Got France.
Ah, so many options again. Man, you really should have gone with the 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Did I say what formation I'm going with? I'll go with the
No,
4-4-2 as well.
we'll go 4-4-2.
Yeah.
I guess on that left mid spot, I'll put in Mbappe.
Man. Your attack would be nasty at 4-3-3.
Yeah.
All right.
Or sorry, I'll put Mbappe in the striker role.
Okay. So him and Cunha.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Yep. Spin that wheel, boy.
Damn, I feel bad. You're getting like the lower.
I knew this was gonna happen today. I had a feeling.
But they're actually kind of a sleeper low key. Nigeria.
Oh, okay. I'll take them. Um, yeah. There aren't many right backs, so I gotta take Anya.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah, I was worried about the right back. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting about Europe, like the European teams. Um, 'Cause there are some right backs. No, yeah, I'll go with him. He's had a really good year for Forest, so.
Oh yeah. And then do you want to go first?
Uh, yeah, let me go first. Like, what are the odds back to back for?
You got Ivory Coast.
No, this is the one I was like, please no. Okay, so this one will be tough. Um, bro, I got Ivory Coast.
I got a good pick for you, but
I think I'm gonna have to go with. There's a hmm
another Manchester lad?
Manchester lad for Ivory Coast, but he's hurt and he hasn't played. I guess it's been like half the year. But I'm gonna go with I think the center back, left-footed center back, Agbadu.
For Wolves.
Yeah, for Wolves from Rams.
That's a good pick. He's been looking good for him.
Yeah, I'm actually happy with that.
You don't want to go with former Chelsea man.
Nah.
Who do I got? Italy.
Dude, what is this?
Yeah, I got some good picks. I'm gonna go with one of the best center backs in the world, Bastoni. He's elite. He's got to he's got to be the player that
Are
if
you putting
Liverpool
him as center back?
yeah,
You were saying?
if Liverpool can't uh like re get Virgil van Dijk to sign a new contract, he's got to be the player they target
Yeah, speaking of Liverpool, did you see Trent?
to Real Madrid.
On the free.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Dude, Liverpool fans are heated.
I bet for free. That's
Dude.
insane.
Yeah, I saw someone say the more I think about this, it was unsportsmanlike of him to take that corner. It was way too quick.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
and someone said we need to bottle the league so Trent doesn't leave
Dude,
with the trophy.
yo, that's crazy. All right,
Are
I'll
you
go
gonna go first?
first. Yep. Dang, I'm just getting lucky, man. Got Germany.
Oh boy.
Germany, Germany, Germany. Who do I want from Germany? Can't really get Wirtz or Musiala to play center mid. Um, it's kind of tricky, low key. Who do I want anyone to partner Pedri? Nah. You know what? I might go with another center back. Go with Rudiger.
Ooh, it's a good one.
So then you will be up next.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Man, the way he's been playing through that injury too.
You guys let him go for free or no?
Yeah, I think so because his contract was up.
Mm, shame.
Come on, give me a European team.
Complete opposite of a European team. You got Mexico.
All right, give me that man Jimenez up top.
Wait, uh, wait, Santiago Jimenez or Raul?
Ooh, that's a good. I'm going Raul. Santiago Jimenez been eating, but I feel like Raul Jimenez been doing it for a little longer this year.
Hmm. It's still mind blowing, like coming off that crazy injury. People kind of wrote him off.
Yeah. Okay, so do I want to go? Yeah, let me get that first spin this round. Come on.
Tragedy.
Dude, give me a European team.
Canada.
You're joking.
Nah.
You're joking.
But you
For
could
real?
possibly get the best. Oh, you already
All
have a
right,
left
yeah, I'll
back.
go Jonathan David,
Okay.
partner up with Jimenez.
Hey, he's been elite
Oh.
in the Champions League and the league in general, though.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping I can transfer one of them out. Or I swear, if you get a European team,
Yo, I need to go buy a lottery ticket.
bro.
I got Netherlands.
Yeah, this is insane. Hacked.
Um, Netherlands. I'll fill up my midfield to partner Pedri. I'll get a workhorse in Tijani Reinders.
Ooh, he scored over break too.
I like him.
Right.
He's
He's solid.
yeah.
Real quick before you decide if you want to go first, um, for the next round, just a recap. So we'll go through Narv's team first. Starting in the back, he has Courtois from Belgium, and then he has his two center backs already, Bastoni and Rudiger, Italy and Germany. And then in midfield, he's got Pedri and Reinders, uh, Spain and Netherlands. And then up top, he's got Cunha and Mbappe, Brazil and France. And then outright, he's got Mo Salah from Egypt. And then for me, I have Martinez in goal from Argentina, Anthony Robinson out left from USA, and then Agbadu from Ivory Coast, my left-footed center back. My right back is Anya. Midfield is Bruno Fernandes, and up top Jimenez and Jonathan David from Mexico and Canada. And then I have Valverde, waiting to decide if I want him in the center or if I want him out in the right.
Yeah, that's always
What
nice
do
having
I?
a versatile.
Yeah,
So next, I got a feeling this might be another, it might be a bad country, or not a bad country, but
one of the weaker ones.
one of the weaker ones. So I'll let you get this spin, whatever it lands on. All right.
Okay.
Spinning. If this lands on like one of the weaker ones, I definitely deserve a lottery ticket. Damn. You got England.
England, England, England. Okay. The last European team. Um,
If only you didn't have Canada, you could have had Harry Kane.
yeah.
You have your
I'm trying to
midfield covered?
think. Yeah, midfield, I have Valverde in the middle or the right. So I'm thinking Bellingham, and I can put Valverde out right. Um, or I'm trying to think of the other teams left, and there aren't many great left midfield players left. So I might have to go with the left. Oh no, there's actually some good left midfielders. So I guess I'll go with Mr. Jude
Jude
Buxton.
Bellingham.
Do I want
Okay.
him or Rice next to Bruno? Hmm. Because they're both love attacking, but
I feel
Rice
like
got
Bellingham
this
does the defensive work too, though.
too. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with Mr. Jude.
Nice. So this one will be my pick. Spinning, and I got Senegal. Um, oh, you had Ivory Coast earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Koulibaly played for them for some reason. He's on Senegal, I forgot. Um,
You going with him?
nah, but that just popped into my head.
Oh yeah, I thought he was
I swore
from
he was
Ivory
from.
Coast.
All right. Mm, this this one's gonna be a tricky one. I need outside backs and a left mid. This is where it gets tricky. Techie, techie, techie.
Ooh, I have one.
For this one, I'll shift Mbappe back out to left mid, and then striker, I'll take Jackson.
Ooh, okay. That's a nice one. Nice pick. You winning it all, bro.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Nicholas Jackson.
All
Uh,
right. So this will be your pick, or you get to decide.
yeah. No, I think you get to decide here.
Oh, do I?
Don't look, bro.
I got Morocco.
Wait. Did you look? And then you said I'll go first?
Yeah. My bad.
Whoa,
My
whoa,
bad. All right, let me respin.
whoa.
Let me
Okay,
respin.
so you're going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
No, you can go with Morocco, bro.
No, I'll go.
Okay. Damn, Narv, you're honest. You got to be more honest than that.
Damn,
Come on now.
I got Ecuador. All right.
Nice.
Ecuador. Who's
Stinky.
their I know they got a
Ooh,
good.
you have a good wing back option or left back option. Ooh, this
Oh
would be
yeah. Let me
nice.
get that shoe in. Estupiñán.
Nice. That's lucky. And you don't need Mbappe to come back as much.
Mm-mm. All right. And then your pick.
Come on. Need that left mid or center back.
Algeria.
Ah, dude. Can we change formations or no?
Yeah, you're not
We
locked in.
can. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with give me Mares.
Mars? Okay. You have your yeah, you got your right backfield already.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Your turn if you want to go first or second here.
All right. How many teams are left? There's Colombia left, uh, Morocco left,
South Korea
Japan
and
and South
Japan.
Korea. Okay. What do I? Yeah, I'll spin that for me.
South Korea, buddy.
Okay. Um, yeah, give me Matoma. Put him at left.
Mitoma. He's uh he's not South Korean, buddy.
I yeah, give me no, I want Japan. Bro.
You have a
Dude,
center back?
I don't want no, yeah, true. I don't have I have a left-footed center back.
Yeah, Kim and Jae.
Dude, he's overrated. Do I go Sonny? But Sonny hasn't been good. Yeah, I'll go with Lee. There's like 20 Lees on the team. I'll go with
Ooh, Lee Kangin from PSG.
nah, I got Maras.
That's
Ooh,
true.
low key, I wanted Jae Lee for Mines, the attacking midfielder. He's
Mm.
been super nice this year. And I think Mines is like a top five team in the league. But yeah, I'll probably just go with Min Jae Kim.
Sorry for your loss. Um, this draft is on like I just got super lucky.
All right.
And
Please not Japan. Please
I
not Japan.
got Morocco.
Oh,
Perfect. I'll
nice.
get Mazarawi.
Yeah, dude, I am mad hurt. We ended perfectly on Mazarawi for you. Your
For
team
real.
is all right. Are you gonna choose to go first or
I'll let you go first.
let me go? Okay. If I get Japan, I can salvage. I just need
Ready?
Japan. Give me Japan.
You got a
Come on.
50-50 shot and you got Colombia.
Did I really?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Seriously?
got unlucky spins throughout this whole game.
Oh
Kind of
my.
feel.
Oh, Colombia. Okay.
I'll let you have Japan if you want, because I'm set with my
Hmm.
team.
Nah, that's not how the game works. Can't do that. As much as I would love to. Um,
What position?
I'll probably go with. I need a left mid pretty bad, so I guess Luis Diaz.
Mm,
Yeah, kind of been stinky this year, but I'm gonna sub out Jimenez, Raul Jimenez,
hmm
put in Luis Diaz out left. So I'm going with a 3-4-3-3.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think smoked you on this one.
All right. Do you want to read out your team first?
Yep.
Name and name, country, club, and then yeah.
So starting out in the back, goalkeeper got Courtois, who's on Belgium, and then club Real Madrid. Right back, Mazraoui from Morocco and plays for Man United. Center back, my left center back will be Bastoni, from Italy, plays for Inter Milan. Right center back will be Rudiger. Center back, Germany, who plays for Real Madrid. Left back is Estupiñán from Ecuador, who plays for Brighton. Right mid is Mo Salah, plays for Liverpool and Egypt. Center mid got Pedri, who's from Spain and plays for Barcelona. Partnering him will be Tijani Reinders, who's Dutch and plays for AC Milan. Left mid, we got Mbappe, French, and plays for Real Madrid. Striker, who'll play slightly behind the actual striker, will be Cunha, who's Brazilian and plays for Wolves. And then up top will be Nicholas Jackson, Senegalese, and plays for Chelsea.
All right. Um, So my team, I think I have the better team the more I look at this. So in goal, I have Emi Martinez, Argentinian, plays for Villa. Left back, Anthony Robinson, USA for Fulham. Uh, in my two center backs are uh, Egbadu, plays for Wolves, played for Rems before, um, from Ivory Coast. I have Kim, plays for Bayern from South Korea. Ola Aina, right back from Nigeria, plays for Nottingham. My midfield trio, going 4-3-3, is Bruno, Portuguese, from playing for United, Man United, next to Jude, Real Madrid, England. And then my third center mid is Valverde. Ooh, that midfield.
Yeah, that
Uruguay,
that
Real
midfield
Madrid.
is nice.
All right, we have Mahrez, who's still cooking it up in Saudi. What Saudi team does he play for?
Is it
He is cooking.
Al Hilal?
He is cooking, I believe. Because I've been seeing clips of him. Uh, I think he is.
Al Ali.
Okay,
That's-
is he cooking?
Um, I think he might be cooking.
Yeah, he is. I just want you to look at it. And then we have left mid or left forward winger Luis Diaz. Um, and then up top we have Jonathan David. So should we go talk about position for position, maybe? Band for band?
Yeah, we can do that.
Goalkeeper, Emi Martinez versus Courtois.
Say Courtois.
I got Emi Martinez. Who's won that Golden Glove most recent?
Hey, without Courtois, Real Madrid would be more in the shits. Let's be real.
But I mean, look at their backups though. When Lunin came in, like he deserved some shouts.
Lunin in the Euros. Oh, disaster
No, I'm talking
class.
about for Real Madrid.
Mm.
And Courtois, if you want to talk about him in the Euros, Belgium's been trash.
He didn't play in the Euros.
Or him in international games in general.
Courtois? He'd still be nice. Belgium's just trash.
But Emi
Wout
Martinez,
Fass ahead
Emi
of him.
Martinez won the World Cup for Argentina. That foot
He,
save,
that was a
best.
poor choice by Randall Kolo Muani.
What do you mean?
Shit squared it to Mbappe.
Dude, he's won the best goalkeeper, FIFA goalkeeper 2 years in a row.
I just can't stand that man either.
Um, and for Villa, he's been playing with a rotated center back pairing.
His
Courtois.
his trophy collecting celebration disgusting.
Maybe I'll give this one a tie.
Okay, it's fair.
All right. Now we got center backs. We'll look at it as a pairing, as a unit.
Oh, then I got that in the bag. Best ball playing center back, and then just defending
This,
aggression, speed, and Rudiger.
yeah,
Shit.
I'll give you that point. Um, all right, and then we'll look at. Do you want to look at wing backs individually or band for band?
We'll go band for band.
All right, left back Anthony Robinson. He's
Yeah, that one I'll give
top
you.
in the Premier League. Okay. And then right back, I feel like this could be a tie. Ola Aina versus Mazraoui.
Yeah, that might be a tie.
Actually, I think Ola Aina, dude, playing for Nottingham, top three in the league versus uh
He's
14,
also
15.
very secured with Murillo and Milinkovic by his side.
But as a unit though, they defend really well.
I don't know, past few games he's had a little
He,
shaky moments.
yeah, he has been getting cooked the past few games, but he was also going up against the likes of like Doku. Um, he went up against what's his face? Um, Gordon.
So he can't do it versus elite, is what you're trying to say?
Mazarawi. Mazarawi's not even going to start for United if you guys can get a proper wing back.
He can on that on a normal back four, he was still really nice when Ten Hag was here, and then Morocco, he's always a shoe in.
Yeah.
I'll
Ola.
say I'll say defensively, I'd edge it to Mazraoui, maybe a tie, but going forward, I'd say Ola Aina.
Yeah. Especially like Nigeria too. They went to they went far in that with Nigeria in the what's that tournament called?
AFCON?
AFCON. They went to the finals and he had a big part in it. I don't know how far Mazarawi went with them, Morocco.
Oh, you mean in the World Cup semis? Um,
But uh yeah. Are we calling this one a tie?
with their bald coach slapping the cranium. Yeah, we'll give this one a wash.
Okay. Give it a wash. Alrighty. Midfield. Are we going as a unit, or do you want to look at it as player for player?
Go player for player.
All
Because I'm
right,
going 4-4-2.
I'm going 4-3-3. Um, so put up your first midfielder, and I'll put mine next to you.
Mahrez versus Salah.
Oh, you want to do wingers for? Okay, yeah, Mars Salah. I'll give yeah that one.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna debate that. Um, and then the left side we have Mbappe, Luis Diaz.
Hello, Mbappe.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That we don't need to discuss. No, I think maybe just two guys who are probably contending for Ballon d'Or.
Even though Salah, yeah, more you think about it, he might be out of it, just depending on, um, just depending on how the other clubs do in the Champions League, like we
Yeah.
mentioned.
Um. All right. So we'll go up top. Choose your attacker that you want to put next to Jonathan David.
Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah. Nicholas Jackson is one of the best strikers in the world. But Jonathan David, dude,
Sorry,
what
then let me
he's
put up Cunha.
no, 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 no. uh, Cunha versus Jonathan David. Yeah, I'll go Jonathan David, bro.
Nah, I'll
His
take Cunha.
Jonathan David with in Liga 1, he's got 14 goals. He's been carrying them on the attack. Uh,
Cunha keeping Wolves from relegation.
he what?
He keeping Wolves from relegation
Yeah,
single-handedly.
how many goals has Wolves even scored this year? And he's the focal point.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've scored 40. Oh wow, they scored 40. That was more than I expected. Um, well, Jonathan David, he's also Champions League too. He's doing it in the big stages. He's linked to some really big teams. Um,
Awfully quiet when it mattered in the Champions League, though.
and then Cunha too, just yeah, we know his skill set going forward, but he's a lazy player tracking back.
That's why he's hanging up top for me, right behind Jackson.
But I mean, he had seven. Jonathan David had 7 goals and 2 assists in 10 games for Lille.
A Ligue 1, it's really PSG, Marseille, Lyon, and
And I mean,
Monaco.
you say he didn't do it against when it mattered most, but like if you think about it, Dortmund, um, he had an assist the first game, and then the one they lost, he ended up scoring too.
Yeah,
And
other
those are
than,
some big moments.
but he was awfully quiet other than those like
But you just need that one. I mean, you want to talk about moments? Haaland is a moment player. He gets least touches throughout the games, and he gets a goal, pops up. So I mean, Jonathan David and Haaland.
nah, we ain't doing that.
So are we,
Come on now, we going Cunha over Jonathan.
dude?
David.
One man's been in the Champions League and been doing. He's doing it in the biggest
It's not
stage.
his fault that he's in Wolves.
Yeah, but he's near relegation. If you're going up a
Bro,
guy,
they would be in the relegation without Cunha. Plus
see,
he's had red cards, so like
yeah,
even
discipline.
some of his statistics are like flawed because he's missed hella games.
I mean, without Cunha, Wolves would definitely have given another player more chances. And the specific player I'm talking about is that one Asian dude that Pep said, He Chan Huang,
hmm
him, um, even even Carlos Forbes, the last 3 games, he's been the main best player, or not Carlos, uh, uh, Belgarde.
hmm
Where is Belgarde from?
I think
Caribbean, like is he
I th
Jamaican or
I think
Haiti?
he's in one of the CONCACAF countries.
Yeah, he's been the best player for Wolves the past few games, especially the one where they tied Everton, uh, beat Southampton. I don't remember Cunha, but
Because I
I
think he was
can,
in the stands
yeah.
mention. We'll
And I
come back
mean,
to that debate, but I say Cunha, bro. Come on now.
we giving this a wash.
I say Cunha, bro. Cunha is gonna get a big, big move. Let's be real.
He's staying in at Wolves, no?
Yeah, but don't players do that to like, isn't that like a strategy players typically do though? Sign a long-term deal and then go out for
Yeah.
more money.
He must love them all new. All right. Yeah, I think we can probably give this a wash, but we'll come back to it. Just leave a dot here. It's a good one. All right, throw up the midfielder that you want,
You
and I'll
throw up
choose
your
mine.
player first.
Now you go first.
I'll throw up
All right,
Nick.
I'll go mine first.
Uh-huh.
Valverde.
I'll throw up Nicholas Jackson. You got
Yeah,
that in the
we're not.
bag.
Yeah. Okay.
In the bag.
In the bag. So far, I have 2 points, possibly through Jonathan David, and you have 3 points. All right. Next, I'll go.
You gave Bruno Fernandez also. He's in the bag versus anyone.
Okay, you. Oh, okay. Who are you putting up? You putting up
Against
Pedri then?
Bruno, I'll put a
Give me
Ryan.
Ryan. You give me Reinders.
Yeah.
All right. So tied. All right. Pedri and Jude.
Honestly, I'll go Pedri. Just because I think Valverde's had more of an
Yeah.
impact for Madrid. I mean, Jude's still doing it, but I feel like Pedri really is the essential piece that kind of gets
hmm
overlooked for Barca.
But Jude is a central piece for Real Madrid too. But it is kind of like Real Madrid have been escaping a lot of times, whereas Barca just always look in control. And you are right, like where Pedri um kind of dictates everything. But yeah, I gotta go with Jude on this because he's got the elite celebration and he's at the Bernabeu. So like, there's more pressure at the Bernabeu since Barca don't even play at Camp Nou right now.
You got to get to Barca and they're league leaders for a reason. Pedri's one of the biggest pieces. If you give me Pedri, I'll give you David.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, as much as I love Jude, like Pedri, like I've that's like my dude. That's okay. So far,
Snike. I'm taking Cunha still.
nah. I'll give you well because we didn't do units for the others. I'll give you both the center backs. That's only fair. I just said a unit because it would have helped me. Uh, so
Who's your other
totals.
center back? Sorry. Kim Min Jae and
Oh, Agbadu.
oh, that's right.
So total points. My team, I have four. Anthony Robinson, Valverde, Bruno, Jonathan David. Narv, you have five.
Let's
Mbappe,
get it.
Salah, Pedri, Rudiger, and Bastoni.
Let's go. But
I
I
don't
will
know.
say, that spinner, you were getting shafted.
I'm not gonna lie. Emi Martinez, best keeper in 2 years in a row, maybe three now.
Oh no, man. Courtois is still elite.
Ola Aina,
And I
top three in the league.
PK's
Bro,
PK's I'll take Emi Martinez, but overall goalkeeping, I don't think he's up there. Or he's up there, but I don't think he's the best.
did he
Like,
save a penalty against Atletico? Nah,
who?
Courtois.
Nah.
He didn't touch one. Yeah. Hmm.
Damn, shitting on
Was
former Chelsea player?
Courtois has no. He's a menace. That man's celebrating against his former team, Atletico, who he loved, and then um also like bagging his own teammate's wife.
Mr. Studio Girl.
Yeah, character zero. So I'm going Emmy Martinez, but chalk that up as a draw, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Emmy Martinez, Ola Aina, they could have carried me across the line.
Goalkeeper hype. Who really needs a
uh,
goalkeeper? But
haters. Hey, it looks like speaking of goalkeepers, Onana said he's staying another year with yo,
ugh,
assuming he gets the contract.
like a contract extension.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he is like the least of our worries, but I think if we still want to get to the next level, we'll have to eventually get a upgrade on him. Um, you want to talk about games? I was gonna say, do you want to talk about games this weekend? But it's really just the FA Cup.
Yeah, are there any games across the other leagues? I haven't even
Yeah,
looked, to be honest.
there's some controversy because the international break just happened,
Hmm.
as we all know, but tomorrow Barca play Osasuna, and apparently Hansi Flick was saying like Rafinha and Araujo won't be playing.
Oh, that's the game that had gotten canceled.
Yeah, just because I guess the flight just too long, so that and they just won't have enough rest. So yeah, Barca, I mean, games have to be like rescheduled at some point, so
Yeah.
it just happened to be tomorrow. But Barca, the club, like put out a statement and we're basically saying like it's ridiculous how they scheduled it right after like
Mm.
24 hours of or 48 hours of the international break.
Well, luckily for them, they've broken financial rules before, and they have a squad with a lot of options.
Yeah, what is because they keep pulling the lever. What does that mean? Is it like
I have no idea what they're doing.
when I was trying to read up on it, but it was basically like with they have so many plans like for the future, like stadium wise and stuff. I guess I was reading when they say pulling the lever, it just means like they're canceling like future plans and saving that money towards like this. Uh,
Yeah, and then even the way that they're getting funding from the stadium and stuff isn't coming from like technically their account or something.
mhm.
So it's all kind of confusing, but
Yeah. And then, oh, other big news before hopping to the FA Cup. Um, Crazy. Thiago Motta sacked already.
Oh yeah. Who are they bringing in again?
Igor Tudor, something like that. He was a former Juventus player. Yeah, Igor Tudor. He was
And
a assistant when Pirlo was manager at Juventus.
gotcha. Was he managing a team himself?
Not at the moment. The last team he did manage though was Lazio last year before stepping
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah, so that was a surprising decision. I feel like it's always too quick when you only give like a year, especially with they spent so much on the transfer market. So, um, and then one other thing, talking of transfer market, because they sacked Thiago Motta, like the severance pay and stuff, they might have to get rid of a few players. So apparently we're in the market for Keenan Yildiz.
Ooh, that would be an epic signing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what position he would play though. I guess the inverted 10.
Yeah. And then I've been seeing reports just with United that saw the Nana report, and then I saw that you guys are going after your beloved Cunha. I think
Oh,
he's
for real?
yeah.
Oh,
I think
hi.
they're planning on spending about north of 70 million, which isn't bad.
Oh yeah, not at all. Considering how much players go for these days.
Hmm.
Are there have there been any rumors for Chelsea? I know we touched on the Giovanni Quinto last time.
Yeah, the only one is I've been seeing is Dean Huijsen.
Oh, I saw
Some
links to Real Madrid and for him. I didn't know you guys were after him as well.
yeah. So I think he's in the market right now for somewhere around like 50 mil.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a steal. And then I think the last rumor I saw was can you take a guess at who we're looking at to fill in the right wing back role for us?
Right
He's
wing
actually a
back.
player that you considered us getting because he'd be quite cheap. But not as a, I don't think you were thinking of him being a right wing back for us.
Not Kubo. Frimpong?
Nah, Tyler Dibling.
Oh yeah. But I saw Southampton are saying release for 100 mil. They said that
100
to
mil?
yeah, to Man City and Tottenham are trying to get him as well, and they said he's the best English youngster like
Oh,
of this
wow.
generation. So, yeah,
Jeez.
because he's what, 18?
Yeah, I think he just turned 19. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could so uh you're thinking he'd play wingback for y'all?
Yeah, that's what reports are saying. They want him at the
Uh
wing back role.
nah, I really hope he doesn't do that. I would love to see him at the inverted 10. I think he would kill it.
Even though like we've seen Diallo work at the wing back, so
Hmm.
could work that way, but I like Diallo at the inverted 10 as well.
Yeah, I guess you would have some rotation at least.
Hmm.
But yeah, Sunday though, the or this entire weekend really, um, the only game that really sticks out is on uh Sunday in Serie A between Napoli and Milan.
Yeah, and then maybe also Serie A Sunday, Fiorentina, Atalanta. Just with that table being so close.
Yeah, top four race.
But don't want to jinx it, but La Liga title race is quite tight as well, but Atletico, Real, Madrid, and Barca all have pretty easy matchups as well.
You think anyone drops points?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't see it happening either.
Yeah, and then Sunday, sorry, Saturday quarterfinal of FA Cup. We got Fulham versus Palace, and then Brighton versus Nottingham. That would be a spicy one. And then Sunday FA Cup matches, we got Preston versus Villa, Bournemouth versus Man City. Um,
I keep forgetting that Preston's still in this.
yeah, that's wild. If they somehow beat Man City and go to the semis, so yeah, it's gonna be a shocking team that's guaranteed to make a final, or
Yeah.
not a shocking team, but like a
Yeah, they're like a
team in a,
mid-table
yeah,
championship team. Like, come on now.
yeah. But yeah, it's been another episode. This was uh quite an entertaining one. Um, so I'm sure next week, Premier League games will be midweek, unfortunately. So next episode we'll try to recap on those and discuss any transfer rumors as they go along. But until next time, peace out.
Peace.